You gotta talk about it. You gotta talk about it. This Tank and Shakur shit. IFL TV breaking news. Well, everybody gonna blame it on IFL TV if the fight don't happen. Or who gonna be the duck? We just watched Timothy Bradley expose Terrence Bud Crawford. But he's speaking facts though. He's speaking facts. And I always told people that. Man. He don't sell tickets. And the reason he don't sell tickets and pay-per-views because he outdo himself. And I'm gonna tell y'all off what he should have did. When he fought Earl Spence, he got that victory off Earl from the rip. He should have doubled back around. He just should have said, listen, man, you taking too long for this motherfucking rematch clause. I gotta get a fight in. I'm not gonna let this hype die down. He should have got another fight in. He could have fought whoever he wanted. Why? Because at that time right there, the world seen that he deserved it. He could have fought whoever he wanted. With loaded gloves and being on snake. He could have fought whoever he wanted. But he chose not to. You understand? He chose to sit out the whole year and bubble walk and let something, thinking something gonna bubble. But you can tell that Bud is a real hood nigga. Like he from here. Feet on land type nigga. Like I ain't worried about it. Just by the attitude, Now he got somebody that have his back and he's promoting the first fight with him. Now the person with Turkey scene, he like, damn, like, he don't sell tickets over here in the West Coast. It could be just because it's the West Coast, but if you're a main attraction, you're going to sell everywhere. Pound for pound, bro, you're going to sell everywhere. You can put Canelo any fucking where in the world. Canelo Alvarez is going to sell that shit out. Saul going to sell that shit out. Canelo's definitely going to sell it out. But Bud can't. You understand? He can't. Only in Omaha, you know what I mean? But shout out, but like I say, he's a real hood nigga. And me personally, I told everybody he fuck the Spence rematch. Soon 6 months in, I got to fight. He should have went out there, had another fight. That shit would have built his stardom more up. Cause he was stagnant at top rank. He was stagnant at top rank. Cause a lot of people think we know the numbers, but we don't. You understand me? And top rank, when they hold their cards, it be main event cards. But the arena looks small as shit, like it's like WWE NXT. It looks small. The arena be looking small as shit. But like I said, he outdid himself. But you got Pitbull, the car loaded, so I don't know why the ticket sales is the card is loaded. Rayo and Pitbull and Rayo could have been a main event by itself. It could have been a straight main event by itself. But I guess not. And you got Andy Ruiz and Big Baby Miller could have been a headline itself. It's a deep card. You got Jared Anderson in there. But when you're the big dog, the main attraction, when you're the main event, and you can't sell this shit out. It's crazy. And I don't care if people say, oh, it was like what Eddie Hearn said. Soon he dropped that shit. 5 minutes, 10,000. Boots sold 10,000. First 5 minutes of the day, Cody Crowley was supposed to fight. But the numbers he did just for a homecoming fight, brought him a couple million. That's good. You understand me? Bud did the same thing in Omaha, which was good. But if you're putting on them type of performances and people is labeling you the best, and plus you 2-time undisputed, pound for pound, and you not selling tickets, something wrong with that. Watch. Tank and Shakur fight. Watch how fast that shit sell out. You understand? You're pound for pound best. You understand? You get ticket sales, you supposed to sell shit out like this. But you waited. You understand? That's the only thing I got mad about. You waited. You waited too long to have another fight. Then you fighting a person that's 10-1. You really fighting nobody. That's why people probably not really buying the tickets. You feel me? And that's facts. Yeah, shout out to Russia. But that's fact. That's why people ain't buying them damn tickets. You know? And like I said, a lot of people we do the shit to ourselves. You know, like we sit here, we'll win a fight, we'll win a basketball game, win a football game, instead of going right back at it and playing another game or putting up the same numbers that we did in the prior game before or the prior fight before. We won't do it again. Like we'll stall our own situation out. You feel me? And I blame Spence for that too. You damn right I'm gonna blame Earl Spence for that, you know? Because Earl Spence, like, bro, you like Wolverine, you heal quick. So you should have made that rematch 6 to 7 months ago. That shit should have gone right back, you understand? But I guess he fucked Crawford plans up. No, because we can blame Earl Spence too. We ain't gotta put this shit on Crawford. We can blame Earl Spence too, you know? But no, doing that ticket sale shit, that was the biggest event Crawford ever been in when he fought Spence. He ain't never seen no shit like that. Nigga, this PBC, welcome to PBC, this is what you want to see. You know what I mean? But, it's Madrimal, man. Nobody don't know who the fuck Madrimal is here in the States. We don't know who he is. Probably in his country, if you would have went over there and fought, he probably would have sold the shit. But over here in the States, especially, I mean, we don't know him. You know, we don't know him. Oh, we know him now because he's fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. But fighting a motherfucker named Madrimal, he ain't gonna sell no tickets. Unless you're in a neutral place when people know who he is. You understand me? And that's only right. It's only fair. It's only fair that I can say. You know, but like I said, Tank and Shakur gonna sell that shit out. If that shit really happened in November, I think November 23rd or some shit like that. That shit really happened in November. They gonna watch. That shit it's gonna break records. It's gonna break the Floyd and Pacquiao record. Only record that's gonna be able to break that shit is Canelo versus David Benavidez. Or Bud versus Boots. I'm trying to tell y'all. The battle of the bees, baby, BB. I'm trying to tell you, that shit gonna sell. That shit gonna sell. No, unless Ryan come back and fight Tank. But Shakur and Tank gonna sell. They're gonna show Tank gonna show people how to sell tickets, how to sell the pay-per-views, how to sell being the main attraction, being the main star, showing people that it's levels to this shit. You know, that is levels to this shit. Nah. You know, that is levels to this shit, you know, and like I said, Canelo pound for pound. He's number one pound for pound. Nobody ain't gonna sell shit like him besides Tank. Those are the only two people right there that's gonna sell out anything like this. Pitbull bringing his starting him up. If Pitbull get past Rayo, which, like I said, that should have been the main event by itself. It's gonna be crazy because you know half of them people they're there to see Pitbull. Majority of them fans that sitting in them seats, they're Pitbull and Rayo fans, and your Rios fans. I'm being honest. You gonna have some Bud Crawford, you know, Jared Anderson. You're gonna have some Jared Anderson fans. You're gonna have some Big Baby Miller fans. But Pitbull run that shit right there. You know. But like I said, that's a loaded car. That shit should have been sold out like this. It should have been sold out like this. It probably would have been in Vegas. It probably would have sold out in Vegas like that. You know, if they would have brought it to Atlantic City, that shit would have been sold out in Atlantic City. You know, Boots did it in Atlantic City too when he sold out. But I want to know what Shakur and Tank. Shakur and Tank probably be at the MGM. Unless Tank take it to Baltimore. You know, like I say, you know, it's going to be an upset. It's going to be an upset fight. Somebody's going to get upset. You know, it's going to be a knockout. It's going to be a knockout. Because the only way to take Tank 12, you're going to have to do what Pitbull did, and that's walk him down. And nobody ain't going to... And Corey ain't walking him down unless he's trying to come as Killer Corey and take risks. Pitbull was the only person that do it. Like I tell people, you got to take the blueprint of what Pitbull did. You understand? If you see what Pitbull did, that's the blueprint to beat Tank. You understand? Have him fight off his back foot. You understand? Have him trying to run and box. Because at the end of the day, he's going to slip up. But at the end of the day, us, we still don't know because we never seen him at his full potential. We never seen Tank at his full potential. You know? And when I seen him with Ryan, I'm like, oh, young boy can box. He got his footwork crazy. Because the way Ryan was throwing that, when he threw that first left hook, that shit was so low. Tank, he bent his knees, but he bent his whole waist down, and Ryan missed it. How you fucking missed the hook and the uppercut? I'm like, yo, he got something in his arsenal. When he let it out, that shit gonna be dangerous. Whoever he let it out on, and he shut me up. I used to tell my son, yeah, Tank get hit too much. He get hit too much. When I seen him fight Ryan, he ain't get hit at all. You understand? But like I tell people, Pitbull got the blueprint to beat him. Keep him off his back foot. You keep your high guard and you walk him down. You gotta walk Tank down. But at the end of the day, you can't let him catch you. You let him catch you, that shit over. You know what I mean? That's when your defense come in. I'm just giving you the offense blueprint because that's how Pitbull get. Pitbull gave the world everything, but Shakur ain't gonna go in like that. Unless when Shakur fighting, because you know Shakur, he a back and forth person. Doing fine, doing fine. No, he a back and forth person, so he going to throw the jab and he going to jump out of range. Unless he double jab it, jump halfway back and come over with the cross, the left cross, it'd be fire. It'd be fire. Then he can shock the world and be like, oh damn, oh we see Shakur doing something. But when Shakur just fought Artrum, I thought it was a good fight. You know, he ain't run like he did in Edward De Los Santos fight, but he fought. You know what I mean? If he get to fight Tank like that, it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard fight for him, you know. But it depends. No, he's a pure boxer. So long as he just keep the distance, throwing that jab, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So now you got to force Tank Davis to come in. You got to force him to walk you down. Now you got to force him to come in because Shakur already cool with fighting off his back. He always jump out of range. You understand me? He'll jump all the way the fuck out of range. I mean, whatever main street, your neighborhood, let's say you got a Market Street in your city and you on your block, when he jump back, he jump all the way back to Market Street. That's how fucking far he jumped back, so he can't exchange, he can't counter or nothing. You know, so that's why I said he gonna have to double jab it. Whatever he do, how he step back and just come over real fast and sting that shit. But that ain't gonna get Tank. You see what happened to Frank Martin. Knocked him out off his back foot. You know? When Martin felt that shit, he like, damn, I feel it. And I mean, it was coming. It was coming. It was coming. You know, but they two brothers that know each other. You know, like I said, it is going to be a good fight. And I'm going to show you, and the world going to see that there's levels. You know, if I was Bud Crawford, don't worry about Canelo. You know, if this fight really happened with Earl Findor, you fight the winner of that or not. As soon as you done this fight, Jamal Charlo right there. The Charlo fight right there. You at 154, you can get bam and go fight Charlo. You know what I mean? And unify with Charlo because Charlo still got a belt. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. I would have preferred that fight. Versus Charlo. We did that ASAP. That right there would have showed your greatness going up. And that's fact. That's fact. Now I mean, Earl Spence, I'm gonna blame Earl for making Bud take that year layoff because we all thought the rematch was gonna happen. Yo, the rematch clause is signed. Yo, you should have left him for Charlo. It would have been Spence, Charlo, Spence, then moved up to 154 and bang. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Terrence Bud Crawford should have defended his undisputed titles. Soon you became two-time undisputed, should have had two fights. And it could have been Stanley Jonas, it could have been Mario Barrios, it could have been Ugas, it could have been Bolts, it could have been Pacquiao, I don't give a fuck. Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. Soon you beat Earl Spence, you should have had another fight, defended your belts, then defended the beginning of the rematch, and then you could have moved up. But it didn't happen like that. That's why motherfuckers don't sell tickets. And people call people the best pound for pound. Yes, he pound for pound, don't get me wrong. Bud will whoop my ass, man. I ain't gonna hate, I ain't no motherfucker here, Bud to beat me the fuck up, you know what I mean? But I'm rumble. You know what I mean? Like, this is his job, he do this shit for a living, he in the gym every day, he do this shit for a living. But Bud will whoop my ass, you know what I mean? But I fight him. You know what I mean? So I don't like shitting on a person, but it's just hood mentality. He never should have did that shit. He just should have hopped right back on. Never let nobody stop your paper. And when you hear the Andre Ward shit, you hear him talks about it. But at the end of the day, Dre, you just said he sell tickets. You see the numbers. Well, we see the numbers still to this day. You can't change that narrative. He don't sell tickets. You know what I mean? And he can sell tickets if he just, like, if he beat Madrimov, Charlo next. Fight Charlo next. Fuck Canelo. Get the Charlo fight. You feel me? Go right after that Charlo fight. Charlo ain't fight nobody. Fight Charlo. Nah, nigga, you bam, at the Charlo, you beat Charlo, you move up to 168, you get a fight in 168. Fight Dave Morrell, fight David Benavidez, or fight Billy. Get one of them three fights in that 168, get a fight in that 168, you get that fight, get a tune up, then you go ahead and fight Canelo. But you just can't jump up 3 motherfucking weight classes and think a person's supposed to believe that you can beat a motherfucker, and that's the shit I be hating. That Mexican boy gonna knock Crawford the fuck out. You know, y'all just, cause y'all see something. And like I always tell people, we never seen Bud knock people out at 135 or at 140. Soon he become a welterweight. His first 7 fights at welterweight, his gloves bust. Then he mastered the craft of the gloves not busting in the Spence fight. You ain't gotta believe me. Go do your research. Go back and look at the fights. You can start from Dave Venetia on down to Jeff Horn, and you want to see it. You understand? The people talking about, yeah, no, Pacquiao duck Bud. No, Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman, right? Pacquiao got the belt, right? When he got the belt, he won. When Pacquiao won, let me get that straight. When Pacquiao won, if I'm not mistaken, the WBA, he went across seas and fought Jeff Horn. When he fought Jeff Horn, he beat Timothy Bradley for the belt. Went for the WBA or the WBO. Went to Australia, fought Jeff Horn. He beat the shit out of Jeff Horn, right? They robbed Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. You understand? And in Australia, they robbed Pacquiao and gave the belt to Jeff Horn. Soon Jeff Horn got that belt, he fought Bud Crawford. He got a tune-up, then he fought Bud Crawford, and that's how Bud got the belt. They didn't want Bud to fight motherfucking Pacquiao. They never wanted that to happen. Because the world seen Pacquiao beat the shit out of Jeff Horn and won that fight, and they robbed him. We seen the robbery. Clear as day, we seen the robbery. So, like, yo, the narratives be crazy, man. Like, we just let people, like, oh, I know people just come up here and make up shit. No, we see it. You understand? Like, we follow the sport of boxing. We follow football, the NFL. We follow the NBA. We follow the MLB. We follow soccer. We follow hockey, boxing, etc. We follow this shit. You understand? We're the consumers. We're the fans. We're y'all fans. So when we see something, and it's just us keeping it real. Like I said, my shit called All Facts, No Opinions. My shit all facts, no opinions. I ain't gonna sit here and feed you some bullshit, tell you no lies. What I see is what I see. You understand? And that shit be crazy and corny. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Until then, no, I'm just gonna be me, all facts, no opinions. You understand? All facts, no opinions. That's all I can say. And everything I'm hitting y'all with right now is all facts. It's not my opinion, it's all facts. He's not selling tickets, right? It's a fact. Alright, until then, get at me. Stop.